If you ask Londoner, what is the poshest part of London? I'm sure 100% of Londoners would say Kensington and Chelsea. And now we are in Chelsea, so let's go.
Sloan Square is at one end of the King's Road, Chelsea, and if you ever wish to visit the area, it has its own tube station linked to the district and Circle Line. The area is a hub of activity. There are restaurants, coffee shops, and even a theatre, all around Central Square, which is surrounded by a constant flow of traffic.
So now I am in King's Road, which is considered to be the high street of Chelsea. It's a lot of shops and bars, a lot of pubs as well. So today is Sunday, so you can see a lot of people going out.
Millions and millions of...
Yeah, it's very sunny and lovely day.
A little further on, we come to the Chelsea Town Hall, which has been the location for many celebrity weddings, including those of Hugh Grant and Pierce Brosnan. Often the bride and groom will walk down these steps, and if they are a famous couple, you can be sure that they will be met by paparazzi.
So the average house prices per square meter in Kensington and Chelsea is £28,000, which compared to the other area of London is very expensive. My area is around £10,000 per square meter, so it's more than double where I live. So this is Peter Jones, where Lady Diana used to shop, and it's the first glass frontage store in the UK.
Duke of York Square houses the Saatchi Gallery, one of the world's most famous galleries for contemporary art. Close by is the food and wine store Partages, which was popular with the late Queen of England, who awarded them the royal warrant indicating that they had her approval to supply goods to the royal household.
So this is one of my favorite corners in Chelsea. It's very Instagram photos. So if you want a lovely photo on Instagram, this is a must. I love the way they paint the houses. Very colorful. Well, you see this in Notting Hill as well, but this is Chelsea. This part looks like English country village, but it's actually just off the King's Road. A lot of individual shops. I love it. It looks very villagey to me. So this part is quite newly developed in Chelsea. I remember the first time I came here was like 8 or 9 years ago. There was nothing around here, it's just a back street or garage. Now they turn it to be a lot of shops and bakeries and people hanging out, especially at the weekend. It's very chic. I love this part so much. Okay, so now we are in Flood Street. So it's one of the most famous Chelsea street. Why so famous? Because Margaret Thatcher, the former Prime Minister of the UK, have lived here. So this building is actually a block of mansion flat, which is built around 1900. It's around 100 years ago. So at that time, they're not just building houses, they build mansions as well. I really love the architecture here. I'm a big fan of Chelsea houses. This is one of my favorite streets so far. Lovely and sunny today. 15 degrees. Still winter in London, but feels like spring. So we are in Tite Street. So if you can see the architecture, which I love, they have it's actually a Victorian house. They preserved it like 120 years ago, and they still preserve the land on the street. That's more than, I'm pretty sure that's more than 100 years ago as well. It's very charming neighborhood. London has lots and lots of pubs, and Chelsea is no different. So in front of me is just the neighborhood pub, which is like, feels like an English countryside. Even we are in the heart of Chelsea, in central London. So very charming. And I love the Georgian house as well. So, and it's sunny, so everything is more beautiful on a sunny day. So this is Albert Bridge. It's considered to be one of the most beautiful bridges in London. Especially on a sunny day like this, you can see that the white against the blue sky. I'm a big fan of that white and blue, so lovely.
Many famous people have lived in this area over the years, and they are sometimes commemorated with these blue plaques. The plaque celebrates where a famous person will have lived during part of their lifetime and are awarded by English Heritage.
So this one is the blue plaque of George Eliot, who is a famous novelist, used to live here. I'm a big fan of Back Street myself, and this pub is in the back of Cheyne Walk in Chelsea. It's so pretty. During the summer, I'm always here, and it's so good. Yes, my favorite pub. And therefore, even cottages like this can cost you around £3 million. They probably got just 2 bedrooms, I guess, maybe 3 bedrooms maximum, and they don't have garage. So £3 million for cottages like this with no garage. Well, it's location, location, location. That's all I can say. And that's why all these expensive cars are parked on the street. They don't have garage. So if I'm not wrong, one of these buildings, I think it's Keith Richards' house. You know, the Rolling Stones. So it's very rare to find Victorian post boxes in London nowadays. This one is been here more than 120 years. So you can actually see that VR means Queen Victoria. So it's a very rare item that you can find in Chelsea.
Close to Sloane Square is the very popular upmarket area known as Belgravia. It is situated a short distance from both Buckingham Palace, Hyde Park and Knightsbridge.
The feature of this area is you got private garden, which is right next to me, and white painted Georgian buildings, which cost around £20 million at least.
Close by are a number of side streets which have meals houses as well as select restaurants and tea shops.
Around here, I can see there is upmarket supermarket called Pavilion, which is they have branches around London, including all the upmarket areas. They have one here, and I'm not surprised that they have it. Somebody needs to buy me a lotto so that I can live here.